friggin' good does that look? Now, if you aren't shoving this in your cornhole, that should be illegal. Oh, slut! Let's get into it. Today, we're gonna make Mexican street corn. Elotes! Now, cooking time for this recipe will be 18 minutes. Or for those of you who follow my beer timer, you're looking at a 1 beer cook. Cheers! By liking this video and giving it a thumbs up, you're actually showing your support. To make this recipe, we're gonna need some corn. Not canned corn, not candy corn, but we want sweet corn still in the husk. That's it. Ta-da! I mean, you can juggle them if it makes you feel like you've done something. Look, I know this isn't meat. It's called a vegetable. Say it with me, vegetable. To make an authentic Mexican street corn, elotes, you'll need to hunt down some specific items or substitute them for the next best thing like I have. Into a non-reactive bowl, you're going to need to add a 1/4 cup of crema Mexican agria or sour cream like me, a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise, I'm not going to pronounce this right, but 1/2 cup of Cotija cheese that has been crumbled, or feta like me, 2 cloves of minced garlic, the zest from 1 lime, the juice from 1 lime, a 1/4 cup of coriander. I get it, you hate coriander. Use parsley instead and stop going on about it. No one cares. And 1/2 teaspoon of salt flakes. Mix this up thoroughly and then scoop it into a tray. And then pop this aside for later. The reason for the non-reactive bowl is the citrus in the lime juice. This can react and change flavour if you use a metal bowl. So use a glass bowl, a ceramic bowl, or a plastic bowl. Sharing this video is the biggest form of flattery. Today, I'm going to be using my Weber Go Anywhere, or GA as they're known, because I want to be grilling over a direct heat today. Now to start, I can remove the lid, we won't be needing that today, and take the grill out. And I'm going to open up those bowl vents. This is going to allow as much airflow to our fuel as possible. And then I'll 3/4 fill a chimney starter up with lump charcoal. Light it up. Once it's all ashed over, I'll dump that into the GA. Then using an old pair of tongs, I'll spread the charcoal out so I get even heat throughout the entire GA. Carefully place the grill back in. I'll put the proper grill on and I'll let that warm up for 5 minutes. Using charcoal to cook with is going to give us a more authentic flavour. Once that grill has had 5 minutes to warm up, we can place the corn over the heat, keeping the husk on. By keeping the husk on for this part of the cook, the corn will steam away and the end result will be a more tender piece of corn. Now, using heat-proof gloves, we just want to keep turning the corn over, and we're going to give it about 10 minutes over direct heat. After 10 minutes, we can take the corn off the grill and we can start to pull back the husk and the silk. The husk is these outer leaves and the silk is this inner stringy stuff. Now leave the husk on to act as a handle for later on, and if you want, you can use a couple of leaves of the husk just to tie around all the others, just to hold them in place, and it makes it a little neater when grilling. If you can't find corn on the cob with the husk still on, wrap yours up in some flexible metal to achieve a similar result. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, I can't look at you anymore. It's time to add some charring to this soon-to-be Mexican street corn. Elotes! Give them a spray with some cooking oil, turn them all over, and spray the other side. And place them back over the grill. Just keep turning them so they don't burn. Now, we do want to see a lot of charring on these, and that is going to take around about 8 minutes to achieve. And once you are happy with the colour of the corn, remove it from the grill. Comment below and tell me what your favourite barbecue side dish is. Now roll each corner of the cob in that sauce, and you're going to use a basting brush just to help cover it properly. And once covered, lay them out on a plate or a platter. Then we're going to sprinkle them with more of that crumbled up feta cheese. plus some finely chopped coriander. If you don't like coriander, use parsley. Stop whinging about it. No one cares. And a sprinkling of chili powder. And then a few wedges of lime to squeeze over and add some zing. I think they should have made more of these Mexican corn treats. Full of flavour and so moist. Smut!